Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Bryndís. I am a 50-year-old woman living alone in Reykjavík, Iceland with my old cat, Emma. And this is a very exciting video. Last video of me still being a PhD student or PhD candidate. And yes, this is gonna be a video a month in the making. Today is the 27th of October. So 1 month until my defense. And I'm gonna take you with me for my preparation for the defense. The PhD defense at my university here in Iceland is a public one. So it has, I have to do a 30-minute presentation of my research. And then we have my opponents, two opponents who will ask me and we will like questions and we will have a discussion for up to an hour and a half. And then they will retire and or like go into a separate room and discuss. And then they will come out and I will be a doctor of philosophy. Or that's the hope, at least, and the plan. I think that generally speaking, the defense itself is more of a kind of a ceremony. It's not. I've already basically passed my PhD. The opponents have given me, their thought on my dissertation. I've worked on like their points, their comments, and fixed what needed to be fixed, and they have accepted that. So it's basically done. It's just kind of the rubber stamp, really, to have the defense. But it's also about celebrating my research and having a public venue to tell people about it, and of course have a academic discussion with the two opponents. And then a party, basically. That's the plan. But yeah, so in this video, I'm gonna take you with me at least up till the defense. I don't know how much, obviously I'm not gonna film the defense itself, I will be busy. And I don't think the way the venue is gonna be difficult to discreetly film myself. But that's fine. There will be a photographer there who will take photos, so I will put that at the end of the video. And yes, so my last PhD video I will do, after this one, I will do like a recap, my kind of experience, my journey type of a video at some point, whether it will be in December or whether it will be in January. We'll just see how I'm kind of recovering from everything. But yes, it's very exciting. 1 month today, 1 month, and I will be done. Oh my God. I'm getting really nervous and stressed about the defense, I'm not gonna lie. But so today I'm dressed and have a very fancy makeup. I don't know if you can actually see a difference, but had put on some eye makeup and my extra, I put some extra care into it because I'm going to a photo shoot, or there will be a photographer who's going to take some pictures of me, the official PhD defense pictures, like promotion pictures, and I can then use those. You can use that picture or one of those pictures as my kind of professional picture going forth. So I'm really hoping that they will turn out good. And then what I need to do today and tomorrow, I need to, so before they put on like an event ad for my defense, and they do that both on the university website but also through events on Facebook. And for that they want this picture, the photo of me with the professional photographer, and they also want a bio of me, my biography, or like a short bio of like who I am and what my research is, or my research interest, my background, like academic background is, and also like a shorter abstract of my dissertation in English and in Icelandic. So I need to have those are more or less done, but I need to just fine tune them and have them done. So as soon as I get the photographs, hopefully tomorrow, I can then send that off to the grad school people, and then they can start to advertise this defense. So like I said, it's an open defense, and people can come to the university and watch, but it's also streamed online. And I'm sure that obviously when you're watching this, the defense is over, but I'm gonna try to remember to put the link of the stream into my community tab probably, or one of the videos leading up to the defense. So if people are interested, like, I don't know if any of you are actually interested in early childhood education research, but maybe you are interested into seeing how it looks like, and then, because I don't think they're gonna tape, like record the stream. I asked them about it, and they don't generally do that, because I wouldn't mind if they would do that and put that up on YouTube, but I don't think that's a possibility. But anyway, so I need to go, I'm gonna go to campus before I go to my photo shoot, and then I will talk to you at some point. So I'm at the stage, I've just printed out my dissertation, minus the articles, and it's 100 pages. I think it's about, if I take like the 3 articles and the appendices, it's probably closer to 200. So in total, it's about 200 pages. The articles are about 40 pages, I think, all 3 of them combined. Yeah, so basically what I need to do now, so I need to get this ready for printing. And I also need to there are 2 things that I need to do. I need to get the digital copy ready, the one that I will submit to the library and to the kind of the open like the science hub thingy there at the university where they keep doctoral dissertations. I need to get that ready, and then I also need to get a printed copy, like a few copies that I want to print. We don't have to submit a printed copy to the library and to the university itself. Digital copy is enough. And but I want to print a few just for myself. I know there are a couple of colleagues who would like a copy, and maybe there are some other people who would like a copy. I think I will probably print maybe 10 copies or something like that. And I will get the people at the printing place to help me with like the final setup, so making sure it all looks perfect for printing. But I decided I was gonna just read through the dissertation. I mean, obviously I have like the edit software in Words that I use, like tells me what if words are spelled wrongly and whatever. I've had it copy edited and proofread, but I've also made a couple of changes to it. So I want to read through it just one more time myself. Also just to be 100% that it's flowing well and everything is perfect. I can't make any like proper changes because this is the version that the opponents have agreed and like accepted. So obviously I can't change a lot, but there are a couple of things that I just want to make sure. You know, you want it to be perfect or as perfect as it can be. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. It's 10:25 in the morning, and I've been doing some teaching work earlier. Had very little teaching work to do, and just been like doing a couple of things. I needed to apply for an ISBN number, which I have, and I got it. I think I've already put it in here before I printed. Did I? No. So I put that into the digital copy. My ISBN and like it's very fancy, and it's just things are very exciting. I have to show you. Let me see if I can do that. It's just very like look at it. You know, we have like a Facebook, the School of Education has like put up this event in Facebook for my defense, and obviously it's mostly in English, in Icelandic, but there is some information here as well in English. Yeah, defense of PhD thesis in educational sciences. Oh my goodness! Oh, it's so exciting. So yeah. It's very exciting, and I love this picture that I had like a photo shoot, like I told you about, and yeah, very happy with the picture. So yeah, so this is one of the final steps for the dissertation itself. So I'm just going to read through it, mark some changes if I see them with my red pen, if anything that I feel that I want to look closer at, and then it will be ready for the digital submission, and probably will contact the printer people next week. So I need to have a digital copy ready and submitted next Thursday. So today is Friday, so 2 weeks before the defense, it needs to be 100% like submitted and ready. So that's very exciting. So we have 3 weeks until my defense, just under 3 weeks. But I will finish this today, so it's not going to take me a long time. I don't think there are going to be huge things that I need to do to like fix anything spectacular. And yeah, so that's going to be my focus now. And then I need to, like I said, get it ready for printing, and then just have it printed. And then the dissertation is just basically done. Very exciting. And then I also want to try to start on my presentation slides, like a PowerPoint. So I think I've already said, but I have like a 30-minute presentation of my research at the defense. And I want to maybe start to kind of see how it's going to look like. I have a meeting with one of my supervisors on Monday, and it'd be nice to have like a outline of my presentation so that we can talk about it and she can like make her suggestions or ideas or whatever. But yeah, the dissertation is going to be my final proper read-through of it before I can just forget about it. Or not. I'm obviously never going to forget about it. I will never forget you. Never. But I won't have to be like working on it any longer. That's gonna be really nice. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. It's done. I've read through the entire thing. I didn't go through the list of references because I've gone through it so many times that, like, it's correct. I don't need to worry about it. I did not expect to have as many notes and like stuff that I want to correct as I do. So I'm happy that I read through it, but it's taken me the entire day. It's now 3:30. I thought I was going to be done with this like no later than 2. But I did take like an hour off for lunch and, 20 minutes off for a little bit of a coffee break earlier. So yeah, it's taken 4 hours maybe, but which is not that long, really. Maybe 3 hours. I didn't time it. I should have timed it, but it is 3:30. I'm actually gonna. I was thinking to go through fix what needs to be fixed and then start on my slides for my presentation. But you know what? I don't actually have to do that because I have time. Like, I was just looking at my schedule for next week and I have very little that I need to actually do on Monday. I was just like double check here. On Monday, I have a meeting with my supervisor at 2:00. And so I have the morning to work on the dissertation fixes and to make an outline for the slides for the defense. That's all I have to do on Monday, because I'm like waiting. My students have a deadline I have a lot of assignments coming on Monday, but their deadline is until midnight on Monday, so I wouldn't even, I'm not going to start to grade it until Tuesday. Usually they use the every single minute of their deadline. Very, very rarely I get early submissions. And so Monday is very much more or less free for me to do with as I please. So I'm just gonna allow myself to leave early today at, it's 3:30, and just have a calming and lovely weekend. So that's lovely. But I'm very happy that I'm done with reading through it, and I think I'm gonna, because I'm also thinking The one thing that I'm wondering about is I think I already said, but I need to submit a digital copy. That's all I need. I don't need to submit a printed copy. I'm just printing it for myself and for like people I want to give my dissertation to. And but I'm considering to, when I submit the digital copy, I can request that it be like closed or locked for a year. So nobody can read the digital copy for a year. And I am considering if I should do that, because first of all, my last article is not published yet, so I wouldn't want, I would like that article to be kind of independent of the dissertation. And also I have at least 2, possibly 3 articles that I want to write from the dissertation. And with this data set and all of those things. And so I'm thinking that, because we haven't had the option of like locking our dissertation for a year. A lot of people do that when they write like a monograph, because they still have to write articles from their monograph or create or change it into a book or whatever they do. So often they will have it locked. Usually, I don't think a lot of people do it with articles, but I do have that option. And because I want to write at least 3 more articles from the PhD project, I am wondering if I should do that. But if I do that, I need to have have it printed by next Thursday. I think that's gonna be fine. Like, if I take it to the printer on Tuesday, I'm sure it will be ready and printed maybe on Wednesday or Thursday even. So yeah, I think I'm considering that. I'm gonna ask my supervisor on Monday what she thinks. But yeah, so I'll talk to you on Monday, I suppose. I haven't talked to you in like a while, several days, I feel like weeks and weeks, but I wanted to show you, you would have seen that I have my printed dissertation ready. So first of all, what I did is I got like a copy like this, which wasn't like the final copy, like basically a proof copy. And then I went through it, I read through it, I found a couple of things that needed to be corrected. Like, it wasn't a lot, but I had like, for example, here I had these like black dots. They were supposed to be arrows, so we needed to fix that. And I think also in the appendices, they were like wrong size type of a thing. And I also, like, my last article was like too big here. So, but yeah, so I like went through that and made, obviously, as you can see, notes. And we fixed that. I went at the printer. So we have this basically a university press that prints these dissertations for us. And I could not choose, like this is just the format of it. Like you cannot have it other way. So I had 5 copies made. I've already given one to my colleague, but I had 6 copies made. I had 6 copies made. I've given one to my colleague and I have one at home. Because that one is, one that I want to keep for myself and just, I think I want maybe my committee and the opponents to like sign their names in it. And then that's something that I'm gonna keep, like precious to me, keep at home on my shelves or somewhere. And I gave one to my colleague, and then I have 4 that I can give to people who really, really want one. So, but it's, yeah. So this is my PhD dissertation. So cool. It's like, it's such a big, so big. And of course I can like show you maybe, because there was these we were able to fix those black boxes so that there are like, I don't know if you can see it properly, but there are like arrows. We could fix that, and there were a couple other things that we fixed, like the size of the text of the that were in the appendices. And of course, I've noticed already 2 mistakes. There is one place where the date was supposed to be 2019, like I was citing a source, and it said was supposed to be 2019, and it says 1019. I think everybody's going to realize that source is not from, or that the reference is not from 1019, but it's annoying. And a couple of other mistakes that I noticed. And I also realized too late that I should have, like the title, like toddler is with a large capital letter and sociality is with a capital letter. I wish I had had peer, group, embodied, and interactions also with capital letters, like the nouns. Or not nouns, they're not, all of them were not nouns, not embodied, but so I think that would have been nicer, but it's too late now, it's fine. I mean, there's always gonna be, there were a couple of other mistakes that I missed when I read through the proof, but that's just the way it is, and it's fine. Like, I'm not gonna go and reprint them. It was expensive. I had to pay it myself, unfortunately. But yeah, so it was just under 50,000 krones. So I'll put it wasn't cheap, but I have these copies. I think that, so like I said, I'm gonna keep one copy for myself at home that it's gonna be my precious copy. And then my proofread reading copy, I think I can just keep here at my desk, and it can be like if I want to reference it or something and I don't feel like pulling up the electronic file. So I will have this at my desk, the proofread, because everything was correct in it. Like there were only just a few like misprinted things that needed to be changed, but everything else was correct. And then these, like I said, I'm gonna see maybe one I might put down we have this classroom downstairs that is for our students, like specifically for students in early childhood education and primary school education. And I think we are thinking that maybe all of us are gonna want to have our dissertations in that room so students can have access to them if they want to, or even if not, even just to show that almost all of us have a PhD. And then maybe there are a couple of colleagues. I don't know. I want to have a few copies in case someone wants a copy. But yeah, so that's very nice. And then my electronic copy is has already been published at the university depository place. And but this is a huge step. that it's like done and finished. So I'm very happy with that. So what I'm doing now is, after this is all ready, and basically what I need to do is continue to prepare my slides for the defense. So I have a 30-minute presentation where I'm like presenting my research, and I'm so I need to I'm going to be rehearsing that with my colleagues a couple of times, and I don't know, I'm feeling such resistance to actually doing that. I don't know, I think that it's just stress, like nervousness, but yeah, it's I'm starting to be very, very nervous and stressed about this. So, yeah, but I'm sure it will be fine. It will be fine. But okay, I need to go.